First of all, I'd like to say thank you to all of grade 8. It's been a great year teaching with you. Some of you I've yet to meet face to face, which has been not exactly how we thought we'd see the year going. It's been a challenging year, and for those who have been in on site, it's been great to see you and meet all those new faces. For those who haven't been in on site, it's been great to see you online all the time. And it was, like I said, a challenging year, but like you came through the end of it. This is not how we saw our graduation day from grade 8 in middle school going into high school being. We thought we'd have a little celebration in here in school, and like I know some of you wanted, like some of you haven't even met your new teachers, and it's been a whole year and things like that. But we've dealt with it, we've got through it, and I've seen some amazing, absolutely amazing progress from students, some amazing projects done by students. And it's been a really good year to meet you all and see you develop. And now it's the start of a new, exciting journey going into high school, which is going to be giving us all a brand new challenge. And it's a very, very exciting time in your life. You graduated middle school, now you're going on to the next step in your education. Mr. Hamza, would you like to say anything as their form tutor? You've worked with them closely throughout the year.
Yeah, just very quickly, a lot of what Mr. Martin's already said rings true. Is essentially, we're just proud of the progress that you've made throughout the year. Genuinely, actually, it's probably the biggest jumps in progress I've seen this year, much more than even Mr. Martin will confirm this as well, much more than last year. We saw huge amounts of progress this year, and you guys really took well to distance learning. So very impressive dedication. And for those that were in school for a short period of time as well, before obviously things became more difficult, we commend your dedication to coming in, getting those COVID tests done every week, making sure you turn up to school. It isn't easy. I mean, even for teachers, it isn't easy. So I can't imagine what it's like for you guys and your parents, making sure all that's done. So we're very, very impressed and very pleased with how you guys are developing and how you are maturing, not just in an academic sense, but also as human beings and as people as well. So yeah, well done to you guys, grade 8. You're definitely ready for grade 9 for high school, but the challenges are only going to get more and more difficult. So you need to keep on with that positive approach to life and education as well. Thanks a lot.
And Miss Maggie, would you like to say a few words?
Oh, of course I will, though a pair of you two stole most of mine. But I will say that actually grade 8, those of you I've met in person and those of you I've met online, you have, as the most mature students in the school, provided excellent role models for all the other grades, whether you've been on site or whether you've been at home. When we look at the amount of progress that you've made, when we look at your attitude, when we look at how you've interacted with your peers and how you've interacted with your teachers, when we look at the responsibility for your own learning that you've taken, you really are exemplary students who've done yourselves proud and have also really shown how much support you're getting at home, how important it is for your parents that you do well, and I'm sure you've made them proud too. Now, some people are great at some subjects, some people are great at other subjects. Everybody's got their own interests. We're not all carbon cookie cutters of each other, but every single one of you is your own individual person, has shown what it is to be a mature individual who's working hard towards their own personal goals. The choices that you've made for high school show that. And I'm really looking forward to working with you in high school next year when we start worrying about your grade point averages and talking about which colleges you're going to and what you need to do in order to be able to get into your particular choice of college or your particular choice of career. Because it is a big step up where you start to make decisions about your schooling that will inform what happens in the rest of your life. And we'll be with you every step of the way with that. But today is about saying congratulations on a job well done. You're the first class to graduate middle school from LISM, and all the students that come after you are going to have a hard act to follow.
Thank you, Ms. Maggie.
Martin.
Thank you. And I'm just going to say a couple more things. It's like, yes, the distance learning and COVID and everything has thrown all these challenges at us. But you know what? It has set you guys up perfectly for going into grade 9, because it's given you a lot of independence. It's given you a lot of responsibility. It's given you a lot of resilience. So all these are things, are good traits that you can carry forward with you going into grade 9. I've just a presentation. I asked your parents to send in some pictures to me so I could get certificates made for you. When you come back and return your Chromebooks, they will be there at reception so you can gather them and collect them. And any other bits and pieces that the students who are in school, you can come and get those. It will be dropped down to reception for you. So I'm just going to take us through. Some of you mightn't even have seen each other's faces properly this year. So I've got a photo image so we can all see each other properly for a change. So well done and congratulations on being the first grade 8 graduating from Leo International School. And here we have Kelsey, who joined us halfway through the year. Well done, Kelsey. Amazing working with you and just an amazing student all around between your artwork and your English work this year. I think her English has been a standout for Mr. Hamza this year. Well done. Yousef El I know from when I taught you in term 1, really hard-working student, and your maths ability has improved very well throughout the year. Yousef Hassan, has he joined us? Yousef Hassan, little bit of a joker, but he gets his work done at the same time, adds a little bit to the classroom, which is really enjoyable. Adham, working with you over the last 2 years has been an absolute pleasure. Right from the get-go, and I knew it straight away, your parents were really supportive, and I can see the progress in you in both math and English has been absolutely outstanding. Very well done. Yousef Karkuti stepped up again in a role of the student council this year, really took it on board, and then as well as that, getting the grade 9 presentation together, presenting in front of myself, Miss Maggie, Miss Sarah. He did an excellent job for you as a class. So for the boys, he did an excellent job in his presentation on what you want your social room to do. And that takes a lot of courage to do something like that in front of the leaders of the school. Bjorn with us. Bjorn again, I've seen a lot of development in Bjorn, been a really good student. He's spent a lot of his time. He actually came into site, so it was nice to see him in site, and it was nice to work with you this year. Radwan, another little joker in the classroom, but really hard working, and I've seen a good bit of improvement too in your science and math this year, which is really well done. Kezia, your artwork, I can't go into enough detail on it. Her artwork, her art presentation this year, I've been really blown away by it. It's an excellent presentation that you've submitted for your final piece. And yeah, what a piece of work is all I can say. Well done. Reem, challenge up there too for the artwork. Yourself and Kezia have absolutely blown me away with the artwork that you've been producing this year. Your dedication and time. I know I only last 40 minutes for a piece of artwork to be done, but I know you guys go away and add those finishing touches, and it really shows in your presentations that you submitted this year. Well done, Reem. Yasmin, an excellent student there in maths, works really hard throughout the year in math. I've seen an amazing amount of progress with you in math, and it was nice to get to meet you on site as well. Sohail, love the chats every morning about the basketball. It didn't go quite the way we wanted it this year. The Lakers went out very early, but also with you, and I know Mr. Hamza will say the exact same. Your progress in your English reading and language this year has been absolutely amazing, and you've worked really hard at that, so well done to you. Sultan, this guy, absolutely loved him in my art lessons. He always has something to say to me every single time we join, and he liked doing his animations, his characters. Tom and Jerry was one of my favorites. He did an excellent Tom and Jerry drawing this year, so well done, Sultan. Mohammed El Masry, one of my top students when I was teaching you in maths, and you continued that on with Mr. Lean. You've shown exceptional progress in basically all your subjects. I can see your reading levels and your writing levels have improved massively, along with your science and maths as well. So excellent work there. I guess there's a bit of competition going on there between the twins, because they're both right up at the top. Which is excellent to see. You've been working really hard, the two of you. You stay on top of your work. You're always looking for that extra piece of work, which is exactly what we want to see in students, pushing that little extra bit. Bayan, you're just an excellent all-round student, was part of the student council as well this year, played her part in that, was part of the cyber safety. She's always involved in all those different activities that go on around the school, and really well done. I'm really proud of you, Bayan. Safe as well, another student who'd like to contribute just throughout the school. The student council president the first year, who was helping out again this year in student council and different activities around the school. Really well done to you too, Safe. And like that, your maths has improved amazingly. Your scores have really reflected all your hard work this year as well. Mohammed El Masry, great lad to have in around the classroom. I've never seen a student so excited to get involved in the classroom. He came into a class not knowing any of the students, and straight away, before you knew it, he was chatting to them all. And then within the classroom, he was always involved in classroom discussions. He always had a very valid point to get across. And just like that too, your scores reflect that. Your dedication and your hard work reflected in your scores at the end of the year. Mohammed Riyad, unfortunately, we didn't get to play any football this year. Myself and Hamza didn't want to show you up again this year. But again, you've been working really, really hard across all your subjects, and that's reflected in your scores. And you've said it a few times at the end of the assessment, so I'm really proud of that score. I know I've worked hard for that. And just keep up that hard work going forward. Dia, I didn't get a picture of Dia, unfortunately. But Dia, again, you've been working really hard this year. Your artwork as well, you take a lot of time, you take your time with your art. I've always said, art is not a race. Often we race to get it finished, but Dia will take his time, and often it reflects in that because his piece of artworks are outstanding. Yasmin worked really hard this year with me when I had you in maths, and then again in art and DT, you worked really hard. And I've also seen improvements in your scores in English, which is very, very good, and it shows the hard work that you did with Mr. Hamza this year. And then Mario is probably not here. Mario as well. Anytime I have worked with him, it's been really, really good to work with him. I know he's worked really hard in English, maths and science as well. And that is all from me. And I'd like to thank you all. And I'd like to say well done and congratulate you all on graduating grade 8. And I look forward to working with you all going into grade 9. And that is all from me today.
Okay, well, before everybody goes, I'm sure you'd like to unmute yourselves and join me in thanking Mr. Martin for all the work he's done with you, supporting you as you go through grade 8 and into grade 9. If you'd like to unmute yourselves and give him and yourselves a round of applause, that would be fantastic. Okay, well, I hope you all have a brilliant summer holiday.
Yeah, likewise, have a great summer holiday. Mohammed is already in holiday mode. Thank you, Yousef. Miss Sarah, would you like to say anything?
Yeah, of course. I'm so proud of everybody. Congratulations. This is such a big step for you guys. I remember when a lot of you came in grade 7, walking in, you were so shy. Some of you could barely make eye contact. And now you're graduating grade 8 and going into 9. I just can't say how proud I am of you. And I know Mr. Hamza talked about y'all's academics, but every single one of you has improved so much academically, socially, and I'm just so proud to push you guys on into into high school. You're going to be our first graduating class at LISM, and I could not be more proud. Congratulations, grade 8.
Thank you, grade 8, and have a lovely summer. Relax, get refreshed, because we've got a nice challenging year ahead of us again.
See you in August.
Bye-bye.
Bye. I wish you have a nice summer.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. Have a nice weekend. Bye, Mr. Hamza. Bye, Mr. Martin.